All right, Shalom, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites coming out here day in and day out, prophesy the downfall of America, Sodom, spiritual Sodom in Egypt, modern day Babylon, the uprising of Israel, hopeful elect, the so-called Negro Latinos of the hopeful elect, foremost and always giving all praises to Yahweh, double honors to the apostle, elder bishops, the great millstone. Must I take to the brother, teacher word for the hopeful elect, soon to be the elect, most high will, the hopeful extended like Shalom blessings, men, women, and children with the Christ spirit returning back to the most high. We always give the utmost respect and honor to the Yahweh. He is the B. He is Yahweh Shai. He that delivers. You know, it was some little judgment yesterday and shit. You know, we're going into the prophets, seers beyond the curtain. You know, hopefully it's edifying. This is a curtain, you know. You know, curtains, you know, it might seem a little elementary, but curtains are used. They either block out the sun or they use to, you know, for privacy. Just like a woman, when she take a shower, she put up the curtain so nobody will see her. She put up the blinds so nobody will see her, you know? And that's why they call blinds, because nobody can see in. That's what America is by, you know, she's also known, or the Edomites are also known as the covering calf, you know? So they do put up the curtain to divide between who is their brotherhood and who's outside of their brotherhood, who's inside of their secrecy, outside of their secrecy and shit, man. They don't include Jake in their secrecy, you know? That's why they call the Illuminati, they're called the secret society and all that. And that curtain is basically a defense system that, you know, of democracy and Christianity, so-called Christianity, you know, they play that role. And like we say, I like to talk about the movies because, you know, before you put on a performance, the curtains are closed. And then, you know, they setting up, they rehearsing, you know, and then when the curtains open, you're on. It's showtime. So that's what they do. They kind of talk about stuff in secrecy, and then they put it in the news, or they put it in out there in the open, and they perform. They have people to perform it, you know, the citizens to advertise it, you know. So much as they do that, we becoming an outcast, and we understand that. That's cool. We don't give a damn about this world, you know. They're going to exercise their so-called principles, you know. Take on grams and shit, like flossing on a fucking Sunday, like, you know. But go to as an example, the East, what we always go into with Russia and them, it was called the Iron Curtain, and that was the divide, the Western and the Eastern. So America does that with their policies and shit. If you have a Elamite, Ishmaelite woman over there, and she tell her husband, "Well, I wanted to go to America. What for? Just you know, to see how it is." She gonna look at her sideways like, "Fuck America, man." She's like, "Nah, I just wanted to, you know, go tour and see if it's the great country they say it is." And he knows she's up to some bullshit. That's why they come over here to escape from the Eastern world, escape from that judgment over there. You know, what did the Most High say? He's gonna have judgment in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, man. Valley of Decision. That's over there where they call the Middle Eastern. That's where judgment is, man. So this is like they built it. Give the covenant cast right quick. They built an American system, you know, based on so-called Christianity, but behind the curtains, they doing all kind of wicked ass shit. Bestiality, sacrificing children, eating children, selling dark web and all that. Dark web ain't got taken down. It ain't got busted in. Hollywood ain't got busted in and investigated. But we all know some dark shit behind that. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 25, verse 5. Thou shalt bring down the noise of strangers as the heat in a dry place. Even the heat with the shadow of a cloud, the branch of the terrible one shall be brought low. Verse 7, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people.
Yeah, go ahead. Because he covered, it basically cast his net, cast a curtain about, you know? It even says, like, we talk about the wicked hospitals, when they put up the curtain, when them doctors are working on your loved one, they put up them curtains. You don't know what the hell they doing. They could just stab them with a fucking, inject them with a damn needle and shit. Yeah? As long as it's that curtain up, you can't see what's going on, man. You know, what else they call it? They call it the wool that's poured over the sheep's eyes, man. You know, you can't see. But if you're called to be prophets, you can see. You can see the secret society. You can see what they're doing behind closed doors. Most High not only give us visions and prophetic words from the scriptures, he give us spiritual insight, man. Go ahead.
And the veil that is spread over all nations.
The veil, you know, and even as you know, they you know, it's a definition of that, you know, even concerning things that we had to deal with, you know, that we're not supposed, like it says in the old days, the prophets, they couldn't see beyond a certain level, you know. They had dreams and stuff, but they couldn't interpret it for this time. That's why the Most High said he set apostles last, because we're in that day where now we could see prophecies, we could see it for what it is. They didn't know about America. You know, John the Revelator, he didn't know about the sea hip, you know. But now we're in the time that the prophets are revealing that, man. The seers.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No, nothing. Go ahead.
I was going to look up that word seer.
Okay.
Because that's what we used to be called, seers.
And that's what the prophets done. They done more than just give you the prophecies. They telling you who is who. They never told us who is in the scriptures.
Well, that's the covering cast, because what they say, everybody's a rainbow and shit. That the Chinese is the yellow man, African American, so-called Negro, he's the black man, they're the white man. You know? Everybody got a color and shit that doesn't mean shit, man.
Yeah, you gotta learn that first before you even know what their judgments are. That's one of the first things you gotta learn. Who is he talking to?
Yep.
Because one ain't always talking to the same people in certain situations like the covenant. He ain't talking to everybody when he's talking about the covenant. You gotta know who he's talking to.
Yeah. We came out like, if you have a girl and shit and she's in there and she got a curtain up on it, you know, the canopy thing on the bed and shit. You gonna fucking, who's that? You gotta pull the covers out, covers aside, and it's like, who the fuck? You know? She might have been playing a joke on you. I was just gonna see what you don't fucking play like that. Cause you'll get slaved like that, man.
Lord gonna pull that blanket off. He gonna say Esau with 2/3.
Yep.
They're gonna both get burnt up.
Yep. And the angels see y'all. That's another thing we're talking about. The angels see y'all, man. They live in another dimension. They see your ass. Go ahead.
It's definition for Seers. It says Seer is a person who is believed to possess supernatural or intuitive powers to foresee the future, act as a prophet, or visualize unseen spiritual realms.
Yeah, unlike a psychic, because psychic won't tell you about World War III coming. They won't tell you about technocracy and the future of America. They won't tell you about C-HIP and all this shit coming on. They are real watered down version of a you know, see a false prophet, basically. Go ahead. That's it.
It says historically, and And in literature, a seer is someone who practices divination or prophecies.
Yeah, the Most High said,
prophesies future events.
the Most High said, don't go into divinations. So we don't practice divinations like that. We just speak about what the Most High told us, what the scriptures say, man. It tells you about wars. It was what it say, big wars, rumors of wars, pestilence, diverse earthquakes in diverse places.
Yeah.
It says men invading one another, country against kingdom against kingdom, country against country, man. People, disregarding their leaders and stuff like that. It tells you that.
Divination is going into a lie. This is not a lie.
Yeah.
This is the truth.
Yeah.
This is the one that's supposed to break down all the divination. That's what this is.
Like you mentioned the serpent. That's what the serpent is.
Mm-hmm.
To practice divination. We wiser than the serpent. We're not the serpent.
That's why I said be wise as a serpent.
Yeah.
Not like the serpent.
Yeah.
And what's one of the ways? Don't take in the ways of the enemy, man. And that's the main thing that's got them tripping us. We ain't going in their ways, even though they attacking us in their ways. We're not still gonna go their way. We're going somewhere else, man. We're not staying with these motherfuckers, man. We're not staying here, man. We ready to go.
That's right.
We ain't staying with these people, man. And they can stay here and be like Babylon, man. We don't need all that.
Oh yeah. Go to Isaiah 30 and 10 right quick.
Isaiah 10, 30 and 10.
That's one of my favorite scriptures. Yeah.
Go ahead, Doc.
To let you know they don't want us to see what we see, man. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 30 and 10. It said, which say to the spirits.
Go one before that.
Isaiah 30 and 9, it says that this is a rebellious people.
This is a rebellious people, man. Our people are rebellious people. Go ahead.
Lying children.
What does it say in the scripture? Rebellious is as witchcraft. Something like that. The sin of witchcraft. They're rebellious people that go ahead. That would not.
Lying children. Children that would not hear the law of the Lord.
That would not hear the law of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Which say to the seers.
Oh, say to the seers, man. What do they say? Go ahead.
See not.
See not. They don't want us to see the future. They don't want the future of prophecy to come. America, you talking about America gonna be destroyed? No, don't say that. You sound like terrorists, man. You sound like negative and evil.
And they're supposed to hate us like that. Doing this work is the opposite of rebellion. That's what they're supposed to do. If they not doing that, then this ain't the truth.
Yeah.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And our job, what did it say? Most High set the sinner against the godly, evil against wickedness, the unrighteous against the righteous. So yeah, we expect that from them. Go ahead. But our job is to speak righteous. So we ain't gonna quit doing our job. Go ahead.
It says, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Don't prophesy right things, because those right things are of truth. Those right things are saying that what prophecy is teaching. It ain't right things according to our own heart. Like we want to boule up in this motherfucker, like we want to parlay and have fun and shit. Go ahead.
Speak unto us smooth things.
They want to hear smooth things, man. Go ahead.
Prophesy deceit.
They want to hear deceit. Like, lie to me. Just like a woman, she say, she want to hear the truth about it. Yeah, you are kind of fat. See, you're mean. Well, you told me to be truthful. You told me to say what's really on my mind and say what I really think.
That's why you got that one song from Eminem. All the women love it. That's that one that girl says, I love the way you lie. Mm-hmm. That's Babylon, man.
Yeah. That's
why they blew that up when he did that.
Yeah.
They put that all over the place. Yeah. That shit was in grocery stores, everything. Mm-hmm. That's what this place is like, man. Y'all don't love the truth, man.
That's what this harlot is saying. Tell me I'm beautiful. She's an old hag of a woman, an old ugly hag of a woman. She's still telling, tell me I'm beautiful.
And you know what the Lord gonna do? We're gonna start ripping the light poles out this motherfucker. Yep. We're gonna start pulling trees down. We're gonna start putting people to death out here, man. Yep. It's not a fucking game. Yep. It's real, man.
Yeah. Hey, the beast is out there, like we said, man. The Most High, what he said, he gave power to the prince of the air. They got certain powers where they could bring stuff up on this land. And shit.
Right? Whole city wind spinning 90 miles an hour, man. What you gonna do without the Most High, Jay?
Fiery tornadoes, man.
Shit, no fucking game, man.
Hey, they had some type of thing where it was like 15 to 20 tornadoes touched on the ground at the same damn time, man.
All that stuff that happened in just in Venezuela. Jake think this is a game, man.
Yeah.
Jake don't think the Lord will shake your whole goddamn ground under you.
What did it say?
You don't understand,
What
Lord,
did
man.
Most High say? Y'all grasshoppers, man.
This is a fucking joke.
Like you got mighty men that he'll roll over like a lawnmower and shit.
Shit got,
You know?
Jake think this shit a joke, man. Jake, the Lord gonna kill your ass. You don't get right, Jake. They not supposed to get right.
What did it say? So they say to the seer, see or not, to the prophet, smooth things, prophesy smooth things, prophesy deceit, man. And you know it says in the scripture, Psalms says words were smoother than butter. That's what they want to hear. They like Esau talking and shit on the news and shit. It's all sunny and shit. Well, we got over another tornado, another hurricane, but we're starting to rebuild the city. America will be back in no time. Lights on to be it'll be lights on again. You know, we talked about the movies, how they getting worse and shit, raggedy ass movies and shit. Now they want to spark it back up by, entertainment and shit.
Man, Jake, this is the movie. You don't see this shit going on, man? You don't see this shit happening?
Yeah, hey, Most High gonna open up them curtains. By the time the Most High open them curtains, you better be ready to perform and shit like the fucking Jacksons and shit. You miss that step, Joe will be on your ass.
On your ass, ripping off your whole roof.
Yeah,
the whole roof. Though.
Yeah, that back step, that move. You too close to the stage, off the stage. Get home and whoop that ass. I remember I used to think about whippings all day because my pop said when you get home from school, I'm gonna whip that ass. You're like, damn, I don't want school. That's the only time you didn't want school to end and shit. I want to be here all day. I'll study all day.
I'll be here with Esau and shit. And that's what they did. That father structure is out of this place, man.
Yep.
They don't get it no more.
They don't listen to the father, man. And they know the father. They know the father is reap havoc on your ass. Now they learning about the true father. Cause they learned about that sensible chick character. He forgave you for everything you did. Oh yeah, you guys can party. You don't even have to believe in me. I love you still.
You come from the South Cali, Mississippi, Texas. You know, your father ain't like that. Getting your ass whooped, you some weird shit. Yeah. Same way with the North too, man. Yeah. Just Jake in general. That's Jake.
Yeah, Mexican woman. She whipped her kid for like almost an hour, man. She took a break and got the whipping again after she took a 5-minute break. So the Northern Kingdom be on that. They be on their children like that. But Esau, what do? He take the authority out the house. You're a fucking ass a child abuser if you whip your kids. That's that demon ass fag boy shit, man. That's why the Most High gonna destroy every last one of you, man. You know, every last one of you devils, man.
Yeah, that ain't no soothsaying. That's what's about to happen.
Yeah.
What's about to get y'all.
Yeah. And we already see the judgment. We already see certain judgments happening on earth. They don't want to talk about.
Yep.
They don't want to address. You know? Go ahead.
You want me to
go to speak smooth things.
Yeah, he did.
Psalms.
Psalms.
Yeah. 55.
55. Okay.
It's where it's smoother than butter.
Okay.
Yeah, I worded it wrong.
No, I could. We just said it earlier.
Yeah.
That's my fault. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 21.
When they talk peace to the world, they creating war behind closed doors, man. You know, like they shook Native Americans' hands and say, "All right, yeah, we'll be back and we'll share the land and share the borders and all that." And they came back to slaughter, just like Antiochus Epiphanes did. You know,
see, once we get done reading this scripture all across the earth enough time that you don't get it, the Lord is going to tear your body from limb to limb. That's what's coming for you. You don't understand this word.
Most I got all kind of judgments.
All kinds of
judgments of beasts.
That's why something happened to us. A window get busted out. We like, whatever.
Yeah.
Y'all had no idea what kind of judgment's going to go down out here. Y'all think this shit fucking joke, man. It's going to be payback.
Go ahead.
It's Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
That's plain. Smoother than butter. Y'all know how smooth butter is. You know? rough biscuits, you get them rough biscuits, you need the butter on there. Soften it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what butter do. His words was smoother than that. Okay. They ain't talking about no metaphoric butter and shit. Talking about fucking real butter, man.
Yeah, that's trying to do this bullshit for a while.
Yeah.
He got a good little game going.
Who was that? You saw?
Yeah, he got a little game going where he'll make you think it's right, but then we came in the truth. You can't fool the elect.
Yeah.
Once they hear the truth, that's it. But he even had us fooled.
If it be possible to fool the very elect.
You can't fool us, man.
What did it say? What did it say? No enchantments against Jacob?
None. It might work for a second, but once you get Jake on his feet.
And they see that. They see their spell wearing off. They see their full words wearing off. Go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
War was in his mind. Like, yeah, I'm going to get it. And, I'm going to wage war against Israel, man. Go ahead.
His words were softer than oil.
That real synthetic oil, you know what I'm saying? You put oil, you can barely feel that.
Yeah, them essential oils.
Yeah,
$20 for a little case of it.
You drop it on your skin, you can't even really feel that.
That's talking about his words, man.
His words are softer than oil, man. But what they was drawing, go ahead.
Yeah. They drawn swords.
They drawn swords. They hurt. Because even when they put something in practice during with the democracy, they put it on paper, and they sign it, and it hurts the society, man. The things that the politicians say, like we're gonna start with ISIS, we're gonna start deporting that. Like damn, these
come out a lot of mayhem, man.
Motherfuckers, man.
A lot of death.
That's the tactics of war, man. Then they'll say, well, we do have a program. If you get into it, you don't have to be deported, but you got to follow these guidelines. So then they'll make Jake be like, all right, I could do this.
That's why I said,
like a passport. They say it's easier to get a passport when you connect it with the government over there in the other South, South America. Yeah. But is it considered foreign if you in South America? Is that considered? You're considered a legal alien if you come here?
Yeah, if you don't get your card, I think you
don't get your card, right?
Yeah, your green card.
Yeah, but it's called South America. It's called the Americas. Yep. But you still need a green card to be up in this damn bitch.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I'm
still gonna have that green card.
Yeah.
Everybody foreign. Nobody who lives in America.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to get that green card. Anywhere we go that they move, we're gonna have to get a passport. And that's how they do in their ranking system too. People with passports are treated better in those areas.
Yep.
Then the ones with the green card, they look at them like a Gentile. They look at them like they the ones. That's what they're trying to set up, an image that look like it's the Most High.
Most High got his secret. They trying to be secretive like the Most High.
It ain't gonna work, man. We see your shit.
They got a secret brotherhood called what they call it? Skull and Bone Secret Society, Illuminati.
Yeah,
they got all that.
Yeah, they came out 30 years before the KKK, man. We know the numbers. K's 11 number in the verse. They talk about 33rd degree. We know this stuff, man. Yeah. We see what y'all doing, man.
Who was first NATO signing the establishment? What, 1957?
Yeah, man.
They didn't tell nobody.
Come on,
it wasn't all on the news and shit. Go to you might as well go to that secret council of the wicked.
Yeah.
That's that curtain, man. America has its own personal iron curtain and shit.
This is Psalm chapter 64, verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Yeah, because they got weapons they got weapons, man. And they deceitful and shit. And you got some so-called white people that will give you a job and all that. But what do they call? That's the common, a natural response of a person, because they know they subject to and shit. Like they subject to powers too. But we're talking about the elites, man. They ain't subject to nobody right now, man. That's what we talk about. We ain't talking about no average so-called Edomite, man.
Yep. And any of them Edomites, if they was to pay for them to bother us at any point, they do it. That's why, we be telling you, Jake, like, we ain't regular people. There are people out here preying on us. It ain't a fucking game.
Exactly.
There's people out here trying to see us fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we said, pretty soon, it's gonna be on the jobs. Like, we no street preaching, no disturbing the peace, whatever.
Yeah, you had to go to Oklahoma City. You can't do it over here no more. They're gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
Then you go over there and they call some ruckus over there while you trying to do camp. This how these niggas is, man.
A lot of these ninjas are gonna start working for them.
Some of them gonna send
these regular ninjas. They just get ninjas out the hood. Yeah, we'll pay you to go mess with them Israelites and shit.
I'm telling you, and they already don't like us, Jake. That's why I said we're gonna be hated for all nations. Why? Because these motherfuckers is gonna be firewood in this bitch, and they know it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're gonna hate us. We're telling the truth. They know we're telling the truth. That's why everybody's stopping and honking, and some people believe it, some people mad as hell, some of them crying, some of them trying to read scriptures and be like, "Oh, this is what it means." Yeah. Nigga, y'all done. Shit's fucking over with, man. No more of your bullshit. This is verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Secret counsel of the wicked, man. Even in Operation Paperclip, it was secretive. They didn't tell nobody that, hey, 1,600 Germans are coming to America. Welcome, everybody. Welcome the Germans and shit. They hit that because basically they supposed to be enemies with the Germans against the Germans, man. Why they 1,600? You ain't supposed to even trust one. They got 1,600 coming over here. Not only regular Germans, not servants, hired them as engineers, scientists, and technicians on a high level. It's like you hiring your enemy and put them in the best seat. Like you could be supervised to them. The hell? Go ahead, huh? Secret counsel of the wicked. But they got that curtain up.
Yep.
They got that so you can't see inside.
Mm-hmm.
But how did the Most High allow us to see inside? Well, for one, the unicorn, the Holy Spirit, for one. And then the unicorn and shit. All you have to do is say, put in Trump says stupid shit or something that doesn't make any sense. And all his dumbass clips will come up and shit. You be like, this is who we got as a president and shit. Putin, at any time you can pull up Putin that says the Israelites are black. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, he was really talking about
now. Got all this other ones, the hoaxes ones. Yeah, just got the video of him there, like, you see? Mm-hmm. Like, this is what it looked like. Yeah. I got it right here. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, no, he painted that one himself. He has some experts come in and do all that. He ain't know what he talking about.
Yeah, that's AI, dude. That's another trickery he set up. So AI trying to escape the Most High. Yeah, they got Trump looking like dancing, doing the stanky leg and everything, and all that shit, moonwalking and all that shit. Like our president is so cool, man. Ain't him. Go ahead.
Verse 3: Who wet their tongue like a sword.
Yeah, man, they wet their tongue like a sword. And what does Most High say? Their tongue is going to fall upon them, man. But they wet their tongue like a sword, man. Go ahead.
And bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Even bitter words, man. Even bitter words. Those are bitter words. The draconian laws, bitter words. Democracy, they play the role, They play the role of the good guy and the bad guy. They are Batman, and they are the Joker and shit. But they killed Batman, really, and just dressed up as Batman. That's all they did. They murdered black man, I guess, and put on the suit, man.
Trying to act like they the ones to save the day.
Yeah, murdered the Native Americans, put on the feathers in the fringes. That's why some of them Israelites, they Edomite. They put on the fringes and act like we supposed to accept you as you could be a decoy. You could be a mass Edomite, man. Fringes don't show that you're an Israelite, man. Spirit. Go ahead.
We see you, man. We see you when we know you're at this.
Yeah,
That's what he's doing.
yeah. It says it's a movie called They See.
Yep. That's us, man.
And he said,
I don't even need the
I gotta go back to that fight because he fought him at least 30 minutes, like movie time 30 minutes. I mean, real time 30 minutes. You're like, damn, this is a great part. This is a great chunk of the movie.
Yeah, that's like fucking UFC for like 30 seconds, 2 minutes.
Yeah, you had to grab some, bro.
They was beating each other.
Had to start eating your popcorn like shit.
Yeah, they had to finish the conversation like, fuck you.
Yeah, because he
fucking bitch.
Exactly. Because he and you know what? It was they showed Edom. Yeah, they showed Edom trying to convince Jake, like,
just put him on.
Yeah, like
after all that.
Yeah, like he wanted Jake to see because Jake is the one that's getting food and shit. Like your people been oppressed. They've been lying to you. Look at this. Look through these glasses, man.
Tell me what you see. I'm looking for some answers.
Yeah. Nah, he wanted Jake to see because Jake, they're known to be bamboozled. So it's and that's what we say too. If Esau said he's the devil, you wouldn't even believe Esau, man.
I've been like,
that's the only time he wouldn't believe Esau.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm the devil. Nah, you couldn't be, man.
That's what I'm saying. Kind of meant like, dang, because they do want to know, but they'll get one or two Jakes, but man, tell us what it is. They try to do it in the background, where they know what's going on because they know this is the truth. They believe in this shit.
Well, they know Jake. They know Jake got certain ability and powers that they can't tap into. Like they know, like the stuff we come up with and like rap and shit. They even as the bases it may sound, they say they amazed by that shit.
Yeah, that's
break dancing and shit. They be like, these are some. I don't know how they do that shit. Dancing on rhythm and shit, moonwalking and shit. They be like, you know why? They got all this science and shit, all this exploring the universe. They fascinated with Jake and shit. Like, bring them in. Bring him in here to the main quarters. Yeah, the president's quarters, and I
tell him to do that shit. He said he was gonna do.
Like, stand on one hand for like 5 minutes. How do you fucking do that shit?
As I said, Jake, to the world, man.
We use Michael Jordan a lot. He defied gravity when he was when he went from the free throw and shit. It's like, how does he do that shit? You know, float in the air like that. Go ahead.
Like I said, and suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
They shoot at the poor and they fear not because the poor don't seem like we have nothing because they're looking at our physical makeup.
I think I skipped that one there.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Starting back at force, Locky.
Go ahead.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
At the perfect, because we're the perfect, man.
Yeah.
You know, we make mistakes. We're men, but the Most High, He completes us as being the perfect, man. Through Yahweh Shai. Because they got weapons of mass war, but the Most High got angels to whip their ass, man. He got angels to send them back to the where they came from, man. You know? Because we talking about righteous against the wicked, man. It ain't no fucking ass, no black and white shit. It's righteous against wickedness. That's what we calling out. And they still want to pull that black and white shit, man. Y'all wicked as hell, man. Y'all murdered people. Y'all raped the land. And y'all rob people. Y'all steal, kill, and destroy, like the scriptures say, Isaiah 30 and 10. Go ahead. First, and they did, and to weaken the man, they did buck breaking. Like who fucking does that, man? Who does that faggot ass shit,
that's
man?
The fucking devil.
That's the devil, man. To weaken the man, you don't need to do no faggot ass shit like that, man. You know? Because that's their nature, man.
They gotta go for that.
Yeah, they gotta go. They gotta pay for that shit, man. Not only that, for a gang that we didn't say perpetual hatred against Jacob, but he got his criminal list is long as shit, man. Long as hell, man. You know? Go ahead. That's that same dude. Yeah, that's that girl.
If we suddenly do they shoot at him, they fear not.
And they fear not. Because they got weapons, they got military might. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter because they do evil. They like, they got needles, just like the Matrix shit. They got needles to punch you and shit to make you weak, like they did Morpheus and shit. Threaten you with, while your hands behind your back and shit.
Like I said, if it wasn't no weapons and it was kingdom against kingdom, nation, Jacob whooped all these nations' asses. I don't care all that karate shit from Moab. Jacob whooped their asses. Edomites whooped their asses. You got a lot of Mike Tyson out there. Everybody was afraid of Mike Tyson and shit. They didn't even want to get in the ring with him.
They were so afraid of him. They made him go box a whole nother generation of people, like 2 decades down.
Yep.
Fully in his prime. And then did that shit to him, man. That's how they do it.
What did they do to him though? They sent him Robin Givens, man. That's when he started losing and shit. Like you said, she was robbing instead of giving and shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. He was completing all his energy to that shit, man.
Yep.
I'm trying to tell Jake, man, they out here fucking trying to make us look like we a joke. And we not a fucking joke, man. It's not a game. We really believe in the Most High, man. What we saying is true.
And he gave us the key to the code of masonry. We looked behind
We're seeing everything.
We looked behind them curtains like, damn.
Don't come over here talking like you've been seeing shit. Most of y'all don't even know what the MOTB is till you heard it from GMS. We're the only ones teaching. You don't come over here talking about you know some shit. You don't fucking know nothing, man. You don't know nothing.
This is gonna become the knowledge, the top knowledge of the land.
I'm trying to tell
you. Not no education, not no science. Go ahead.
You ain't gonna find this in no damn school. They commune of laying snares privately.
Yeah, they lay snares privately, man. They got something called entrapment and shit. They can set you up with a situation, a brawl and shit that happened, you know. And these, when we said when they have all these events and shit, they make a brawl go down, and they ain't no, and then say you had a gun in there, and arrest you, and plant something on you and all that, you know. Entrapment and shit. Or they'll take a poor man, put him in a poor neighborhood, and then just like they do with the what you call it, the riots and shit. It's some bricks laying right there perfectly for you in case you want to throw a brick in the window. Just in case. They do that with everything. Drugs. You're in poverty. You have no way out, and your slums and roaches and rats. Here's some drugs to sell. You come up in 2 days. Damn, Jake said my back is against the wall. Let me go ahead and do it for a couple of days. Get in and get out. But he's in. He's always in. Go ahead.
They say, who shall see them?
Because they got curtains around their ass, man. Who shall see us, man? You know? They underground right now. They got bunkers and shit. An underground city. Jake don't even think that's real. They got an underground city.
They in there draped up and dripped out, man.
Yep.
We're going to rip all that shit out.
Yep. Like that tornado, it ripped the roof off.
Everything off.
And
you can see everything in this motherfucker, how wicked this fucking place is.
Yeah.
It's fucking hell for kids.
That's why we talk about those preachers when they go inside buildings. They use that building as a color. Like I said, the mountains say to the mountains and the rocks hide us. That's what they're doing in their churches. The building hide us. Go ahead.
Verse 6, they search out iniquities.
I don't got it now. Yeah, we teach it, but we don't carry cash. Yeah.
They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search.
Yeah, they diligently search, man. Every day and night. What they say, they sleep not unless they done mischief. You know, they got the monitors up and shit. They microscopically try to, you know, study stuff and all that. Science and stuff. We told you about them science technicians and what's the other one? Scientists, technicians,
mechanics. You got
technicians, scientists, and
you remember which one it is, John? You say sonics, technicians, and there's something else. Engineers. Yep.
Engineering diseases and shit.
Yep.
You know,
engineers. Yep.
Engineering programs and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go ahead.
They accomplish a diligent search.
They accomplish diligent search. What did it say Most High tell us to do on the righteous side? Diligently seek the Most High. You know? So, opposite. And it says, be circumspect. And it says, what did it say? Measure the time diligently, man. You know, so we're looking at all these videos.
we're looking at the history of Russia and U.S., history of U.S. and China, history of Iran, and different things like that. That kind of helps us understand what's going on concerning these prophecies. Go ahead.
Both the inward thought of every one of them,
The inward thought of every one of them, not some, every one of them, man. Go ahead.
and the heart
And the mind, go ahead.
is deep.
Is deep. Like Jake, he be smoking weed and talking like, yeah, I think there's aliens on other planets. He's actually the Edomites are actually exercising their stuff, man. They actually going out there and doing the shit.
They plotting this shit out, man. They making movies out of people. They making money off tragedies. That's what America makes money off of, is tragedy, Jake.
And life too. When you, like it says, when you curse, you're born into the world, they make money off of you. You die, they make money off of you. You go straight to the hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have your children in the hospital. You're supposed to have your children at home, man. In their own bed. It says, Yahushua was born in a manger. It didn't say he was born in the hospital.
I tell you, man.
These hospitals are, what is it? I forget that word it come from. It means to suffer, ill. It's not good for you.
We telling you what the most tragical thing in this place is to be born in this place and never understand Yahushua and this doctrine. That is the worst thing you could ever go through in life in this time. Yeah. It's gonna be your last mistake. Yeah. You're gonna wish you believed in this truth.
Because it's easy to do that. Because what did Job say? I wish that I had not even been born. I didn't even see light. Because they say what it say, a man born of a woman is a few days, man. So you born into this life, you be like, damn, man. You have fun in your high school, your teenage years, get some box and all that. Then when you grow up, it's like you gotta make payments. The women on your back about making more and getting the house. You like shit. You live with your brothers, they call you weird and shit. But these women are taking money and alimony and prenups, spreading up prenups. Every celebrity you're hearing about is hit with child support, man. Half of their money and most of their money. Go ahead.
And that destruction come in.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah.
You want to keep going?
Yeah.
Verse 7, but Yahweh shall shoot them with an arrow.
Yep.
And when you go into that word arrow, it means to divide. He's dividing everything. That's what he said. His word is sharper than a two-edged sword.
Yeah, what did it say? Dividing asunder.
See?
This
is plain.
That's why we're dividing the true word of the truth.
And he's dividing America at the same time. He's dividing this place, man.
There we go. Go ahead.
Suddenly shall they be wounded.
Hey, y'all get ready. Watch them.
Yeah, the camera's on.
Yeah. We recording, man. What's up? Yeah, we're teaching about the Israelites, our people being the Israelites. And God called his children back to him. And these are the people that's his children. I don't know if you guys on the sign.
All right. Well,
You know about the Jews on the other side, right? I mean, in Israel. You heard it. Yeah, they're not the real. I said Jews, Slaki, but the so-called Jews, they're not the real Jews.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why you say it like that, though?
It's just, I don't want to
Step on any toes.
well, worse than that,
We out here to speak the truth. So, a lot of people in America, they feel like truth is uncomfortable to talk about. We're here to tell you the truth. We're here to identify the scriptures and prophecy. That's what we're here to do, because they don't want to tie the Bible to prophecy. It's tied to prophecy. It's something that's going to happen.
Yeah, because according to prophecy, these two nations were, but these people were once divided, and now they're going to come together through the Holy Spirit, and that's what's happening over here now in America.
Mm-hmm.
These two kingdoms are coming together.
Mm-hmm.
So we're calling the elect of them,
Mm-hmm.
which, you know, they supposed to return back to the Most High. Go ahead.
Is this an ethnic-based movement?
No.
What we
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
ethnic though.
Like, maybe like ethnically exclusive?
Yeah, but ethnic, what do you mean? Like racial? Racist? Like, what do you mean by race? I mean,
Like, I don't know.
Go ahead. Go back.
Are you guys like Hebrew Israelites?
yeah.
Sometimes you're maybe like
Mhm.
anti-white predisposition.
Nah, we don't never say
Sometimes,
that.
you know, like,
What we're here to show you is that there's some Israelite camps that teach particular things, but we teach that these tribes look like everybody because they were scattered because of the curses. We're not just like out here teaching like we don't understand history. Like we know things and we're tying them to the scriptures. And Israel, it said Israel was a homeborn slave. So Israel doesn't have a military. Israel doesn't have resources right now, you know? So they were put through slavery because they sinned against the Lord. So they were scattered. So whoever the father is, if you sleep with a woman that's of another nation, you still gonna be who you are. The genes come from the father. That's why on the Maury show, they don't ever be like, you are the mother. No, it's you are the father, because we have the seed.
These are just Bible.
Yeah.
These are just Bible.
Yeah. So when they say white and black, that was like in 1600s.
Yeah, you could look like a so-called white person, but you could be a West Indian or
Yup.
a Dominican, right?
See what I'm saying? That's how we
So
teach.
we teach about race because that's a truth, but race is not based on skin color. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's seed line.
Yeah,
Who your father is.
It's not based on skin color.
Mm-hmm.
You know, have you ever? What's some prominent actors like? You know, I don't know. These are some older ones. John Travolta.
Okay.
Y'all know him? Of them. Have y'all seen him before though? What's another?
You got even some that we believe are Israelites, like Hall and Oates. They did "You a Rich Girl and You Gone Too Far." You remember that song? That's old school, man.
They kind of young.
Okay. Yeah.
It's more of a.
We'll say like an actor, you know, like Jim Carrey. We think Jim Carrey might be a Jake because it just his mannerisms, how he makes movies, how he explains himself. Yeah,
he's a comic genius, like, and he's so to speak transparent. He could, like, these people on here, we relate to everybody, man.
Yep.
Like we can have a good time with everybody. We don't have no shields up, but the Most High put the division up because what they say, he brought division because of everybody ain't your brother.
Mm-hmm.
So it's people that put us in slavery that's still here on earth that beat us down, raped our women in our land, and those people are still here. So that's who the Most High doesn't like.
Yeah, we here to classify the classifications of men. Yeah. There's different classifications of men. That's why certain men are sitting in boxes, and then some of them are standing outside. You know, and that's even on the spiritual side. There's some people that are standing outside the temple, and they can't get in. That's why the Lord said, what did he say? He said, many shall seek to enter in and shall not be able. What does that mean to be able? We'll go through it.
Yeah, no, get that.
Which one?
Speckled bird.
Yeah. This
so a lot of Edomites, and they might be Jakes that think they're white and that look at this thing because they set up the black and white racial, barrier, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Black, white, what did it say? Black only and white only. We didn't do that, so we don't go by that. We go by the spirit of things.
So somebody that's like ethnically Indo-European could be part of the.
Oh, definitely. Because we ruled Europe for 1,000 years plus. So a lot of these Italians and all that, they really Jakes. You know, you got the fighting, fighting Irish, angry man. Like when we know a lot of times by these curses too. Like if you just having it hard all the time, and no matter what you do, and you most likely Jake, man.
Yep.
You know, because Jake, the curses hit him. Yep. So you could be a Chinese looking person, look like a Bruce Lee. I know y'all know Bruce Lee.
Yep. We think he a Jake. We think he a Jake.
He a Jake too.
Yep, he a Jake.
You could be over there, and Chinese people gonna look at you like there's something about you that ain't you know.
You ain't one of us.
You ain't one of us.
Because that blood, that seed line, man.
Not only that, but the spirit of the Bruce Lee. Like he's hip, man. Like he got, you know, and they be like, damn, doing all this karate shit
Yep.
that we can't do. But you know, those are some elements of who you are.
Yeah, because you said it's exclusive. We're talking about the Messiah shedding his blood. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the Messiah shedding his blood, bro. So that means that he couldn't have did that for everybody, because there's some people who don't even care about the Most High. He's just like us. We say we were made in his image. So how we think is how he thinks. You know what I mean? You know when something's wrong.
Well,
you know when
how he thinks is how we think.
Yeah. Yeah, like the
Around.
yeah. You know, like I was really meaning like the ones who believe in this, they not gonna think like the world and act like the world and agree with the world. Because he said that he didn't pray for the world. That's what he said in John 17:6.
Yep, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
Speckled bird, because we got scattered across all nations. We got scattered, you know, we're among the Chinese. You know how y'all heard about that Ukraine thing, right? And then it was some racial tension, sort of speaking, there, because it was black people that came out of nowhere. Like, what the hell is this? It was like almost they were handling another issue, because it's our people are there too. Mm-hmm. Our people speak Russian, our people speak Chinese because they grew up in those lands. But where are they really originally from? These people, tribes of Israel. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Speckled bird. So let's go ahead. Well, we're out here every Sunday. Yeah. Well, you know, 11:30 to whenever the spirit. We're out here every Sunday. Yeah, man. I mean, we have a study routine. You know, I mean, it got to be sincere questions. You know, but yeah, as long as it's sincere, man, because we don't debate.
Yeah.
Or go back and forth to you know, making a show of it and shit.
Yeah, we're here to give you the answers on what it's saying. And it's like, if you don't believe in what we're saying, just move on. Like, we ain't here to try to like say, oh, we want to see what everybody thinks. We here for the elect of Israel. That's it. And we know how they act. They know this is all that matters. And if you don't think this is all that matters, there ain't no reason to go there with us. You may go get some other Israelites like IUIC, ISUPK, they'll talk with you all day. But we ain't doing that over here. We just tell the truth. And that's it, man. Because we know what we're talking about. And everybody else, whatever. If you don't think we do, just go teach your stuff. That's how we think. We respect it. You know, set up camp, put your shit, you know.
Set up a school, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
You know, because we got apostles and elders that we believe in that prove this for over 40 years on the highways, man.
True Christians. We don't say that in a boastful way. Which Christians, it means anointed.
Yep.
So, hey, Saul was anointed, wasn't he?
Yep.
And he wasn't even a chosen of the Most High. He was different from the house of David, but he was anointed to do what the Most High had him to do. Mm-hmm. So, you know, whatever we think as a man, we had this mission to do. You know, to be anointed to teach the word. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, the word teach itself. It's you know, because people can get offended if you tell them that they can't get, they're gonna be, if they Edomite, they're gonna be slaughtered. They could take that offensive, real high offensively. Edomites are the red people on the earth, which they call themselves white, but they go back to Edom, which means red. He sold his birthright for a morsel of meat. He was Jacob's twin, right? I don't know if y'all know about that.
You heard about the story of Jacob and Esau?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he had the dukes, and he had generations of Edomites, as children, grandchildren, and all that. Mm-hmm. And they're here today. They're their fathers. So the Edomites, they're the evil twin brother of Jacob that hated Jacob with a perpetual hatred. Mm-hmm. And they call themselves, white today.
Okay. Yeah, you can keep
going. You ever heard about rednecks?
Yeah, we try to speak up too, because we want to, we want to hear what you're saying.
And they call themselves rednecks because why? They got rednecks.
Because when you go into that word, when you go into the Greek, and you go into the Aramaic and the Syrian Hebrew, that word red means to show blood forth from the face. So it means no pigment. It's going into a people on the earth Because it said Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Whose face is on the dollar? That's got to be the wicked. Whoever controls the resources is the wicked. That's what the Bible is telling us. We ain't going by mainstream media. We telling you who the wicked, and we separating that from the righteous. This ain't got nothing to do with race or like race in the sense of like color. It's got to do with there's a righteous blood here and there's a wicked blood here. And if you have the wicked seed, you will perish. That is the story. And it's going to end in, yes, sir.
I got a scripture for you though before you leave.
Okay.
I think it's Deuteronomy 25.
You want me to finish that Jeremiah 12:9 real quick?
Go ahead.
It just said the birds are round about against her, right? Which is talking about people, because it said my heritage is a speckled bird, and you got other birds. That's different classification of men. What we talking about? So the birds around her are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. You know. So that's what's happening to Israel. All the other nations are attacking Israel, man. And we're talking about the real ones that were scattered, and we look like everybody. That's the story.
It says, let me read this real quick for y'all. It says, generous, I said generous. You said we're nice guys, man. Go ahead. Genesis 25:19, it says, these are generations of Isaac. Y'all know what generation means. You know, that's where you get gene from, seed, you know? Okay. Abraham's son, Abraham begot Isaac, right? And the seed was called through Isaac and Ishmael, right? All right, so Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to his wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padan Aram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it so be, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said to her, 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 nations in her very womb, man. One womb.
It's 2 different classifications of men that's in this womb. It's the prophecy.
And nation means nationality. That's what you get the word. So it's 2 different seed people in her womb.
Mm-hmm. And people look at us like we're a problem for saying that it matters. You go to the job, you got to put your ethnicity down. They saying it matters. We telling you it matters too. What's wrong with that?
Yep.
We just telling you it matters.
If they searching for a criminal, they gonna be like,
what do he look like?
Yeah, what nationality is he? Is he Afro-American, African-American, or was he?
You know?
If you say he was white and he's African-American, you're gonna get fired.
Yeah, you're gonna get locked up for basically giving us fraud information.
Yep.
You know? You know what I'm saying?
The Lord wasn't treated of him and Rebekah, okay, and the children struggled, that's another word for war or against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Together within her, she said, why am I thus? She went to inquire the Lord, and the Lord said to her, 2 nations in thy womb, and 2 manner of people. They're going to have different mannerisms. They're going to eat different. They're going to walk different, talk different. And, you know, I don't know if y'all seen a lot of comedians, different type of comedians. I watch all the comedians. I watch so-called white comedians. I don't care. You know, if you're funny, you're funny. But, you know, they often have the barbecue thing. You're invited to the barbecue phrase. And the white people, they don't, what's another one they use? They don't, I mean, they're curious about everything. Like, you know, ghosts and shit. They you know, black people, when they hear about ghosts, they moving out the city. But white people are like, who's in here? And try to ghost chase and all that. So
yeah, like they had a little sketch where I say like what a black man to do in the movie. If something scary, be like, nope, and he just walk off. You know, that's how Jake is. We didn't want to get in no trouble. Like he saw the so-called white man that waged wars all across the earth because he got the weapon. He liked getting into trouble.
And we just read this because the mannerisms. Yeah, that's why we say it. The spirit of things.
Yeah, his mannerisms.
That's why we asked the comedy Mike, how do you like your meat? They say rare or bloody is like.
How do y'all like y'all's? You like yours medium rare? And some Jakes still like that stuff like that, but we saying that's the customs of Esau. Because he when it said he sold his birthright for a morsel of meat, it was red pottage, red meat, so it was not cooked.
It's like distinguish Indo-Europeans from the Jews that are in Israel now.
He's trying to say, how do we say that? How we prove that they're not them?
No,
or
know what you're saying. Europeans with them?
Yeah, do you group white
No,
people?
because Europe is nothing but it's a land. It's not even a continent. It doesn't really exist.
Mhm.
What it say in the scripture? It says they named the people after their land. I mean, they named the lands after their name.
Yeah, Psalms
So it's
49:11.
the people that come first, not the land.
Yep. Because the
So
people make a city.
yeah, so you know, European. When we think of Europeans, we don't really think. I mean, we don't consider that as a nation or a people. It's just a land that came about. It wasn't even. It didn't even used to be a land. Y'all know this America was named after Amerigo Vespucci, right?
Yep.
Okay, before it was called America, what was it called? It was a no man's land, you know? It
Yep.
wasn't called anything.
Wasn't called anything.
So
So
you can't say you from somewhere if it don't got a name. So we don't use that as
Yeah.
Go ahead.
you know, and then yeah. Let me go to this. Well, you had what we just had.
But you know,
Yo, you just read Esau and Jacob. So like I
these
said,
are the other nations. If y'all didn't see this other side of the sign,
Yeah.
y'all don't mind coming over here.
and you know, like he said about the mannerisms, like a hunting magazine. Who got the hunting magazine?
Those are the nations that are not there.
Yep.
From 2 on to 18. See, Europe is not on there.
You know what I mean? This is who's who in the Bible, man. You know, this is who because that's what they never told you in the Bible. Who is who? They just make it seem like they're just all Europeans in the Bible. Jesus was a European, everybody, but he got all these different nations out here, and we identifying who the Lord is talking to, because he's talking to specific people at some time, and then he's talking about other people too. So that's what you got to know too, you know.
And that's kind of crazy because in all these nations, right, the Edomites are the only people that's so-called labeled white. Y'all notice that? Because it was a lie. When did white come into play? 1680.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, it wasn't no white people.
Yeah, white or black people. That's what they put as a construct. Yeah. When they talked about Israel as a curses, they would give us bywords, like the N-word. That's what they used to call it. Those were bywords. Like they call certain like Mexicans, they call them what? Wetback, stuff like that. Those were those curses that came upon us because we sinned against the Lord.
Or even Afro-American. You know? Every so-called black people don't have an Afro.
Mm-hmm.
But they go to Afro-American. Go ahead.
Yep, like Afro, Iran, all that. That's who they. Yeah,
they're not white people.
No,
they're just who they are.
Yeah,
like you know, you got Russia. They God. They're not white.
They all from the same lineage.
Yeah.
Well, you got 3 lineages. You got Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay, the Shemitic people came out different from the other 2 sons of Noah. When they came from the flood, Noah had 3 sons. He had Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and through those, the nations come out. So you have over there in Israel, how they say they're Ashkenazi Jews. Well, Ashkenaz is a son of Japheth, and then you have Shem. That's Shemitic. That's why they say up there, oh, Semitic, because Esau is Shemitic, but he's not an Israelite. Because Israelite is Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel in Genesis 10:35. So that's talking about those 2 different mannerism people, Israel, and then you had Israel had an enemy, and the top enemy is Esau, even the so-called white man. That's who it is. They had said the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. They have the earth right now. They have all the nukes, all the resources, all the oil, and they do what they want. That's how we know who's the wicked. Not just by saying this because of a white person, but look what they're doing in the earth.
Not only that, like you mentioned, the Shemites.
Yep.
The Chinese are Shemites too.
Yep, but they're not Israelites.
They're not Israelites.
They're not Israelites.
So when they called us African, which is what? Canaan, Egyptian.
Yep.
But we're not Africans. We're Israelites.
Yeah, Leo Scipio Africanus is the one who named Africa. That's a Roman. Yeah. That's an Edomite. He's not even. So they're trying to say we're from Africa. No, we're not. We're from Israel.
That's why we call this place. That's why this place is considered Babylon. It's it covers people up with lies. Like that's not your real nationality. It's not your real identity. Where you're from.
Can we ask the MOTB? I want to ask.
Yeah, but I want to say this too, just before you. They say, how can we be Jews and we're not from Jerusalem or we're born in Jerusalem? Jerusalem is a people before there's a place. Because we got scattered. We can't help it. We got scattered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're still Israelites. If you move to I'll call yourself Americans or whatever. You're born in America, but if you go to China, you're Americans in China. You don't become Chinese.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
you're foreign.
You're
And
foreign.
that's how we are. It's a foreign land to Israel, man. Real, true Israel. Because it said that there would come to a time where Israel would never be inhabited again by the Israelites. They would be scattered.
Since I was on this right quick, I told y'all to read it real quick.
Yeah. And
In Genesis 25.
I know y'all got to go for that. Y'all gonna want to get this word, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man.
So we're talking about
telling you, man.
two manner of people.
Yep.
And it says, picking up from 22, Genesis 25 and 22, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it's so be, why am I thus? And she will inquire the Lord. The Lord said, two or two nations are in thy womb. Two manners of people shall be separated from thy bowels, but one people shall be stronger than the other.
Okay.
People. And the elder shall serve the younger.
Right. That's Esau. That's why he ruled the earth right now. The younger.
Let me hit you with this, too. What did he call himself as Uncle Sam? Big brother.
See? That's why they got that term from, Big Brother. You know who pulling up. You know what he look like. We know what he look like. He look like Esau, man. You know, when he come in with that SWAT team and he kick the door and say, get on the down, you going to know that's Esau. You going to pop in that mud. We're going to start clearing room.
Yeah. I'm going to fast forward to 29. It says, and Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And that's where they dwell, in the field, the world. Basically the field is the world, but that's why they tent outside. They dwell in the caves, the rocks and all that. I heard of the cave. We're just telling it like the Bible said. The Bible said they're from the caves.
Like when you go put on your thing, if you put Caucasian on your application to get a job, that means cave dweller. That's literally what that means, cave dweller.
From the caucus mountain.
Come on, Dukes of Hazzard, man. The guys. You know what they look like. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I never either, but we study movies.
Yeah.
Like you said,
No, I'm about to finish anyway. Yeah. Concrete jungle.
See it?
Yeah, it says because we want to just.
If y'all want to hit this shade right here, come on over there real quick.
And Esau and Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint.
Yeah.
This is the characteristic. We said manner, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the so-called white man? Everything is now microwave, because he don't like the real natural process of things, production of things. Like the hell with planting stuff. Oh, let's just make it a clone and an AI and all that. That's his nature even today. He was faint. Like I'm at the point to die.
I need this and this. I need all this technology.
Yeah. God is against me. The earth don't like me.
Yeah, he's been doing that since he sold his birthright.
Yeah,
just moving too fast.
Exactly.
Making too many quick moves, man. Breathing too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump be like, I don't give a shit. Let's just go bomb them. We'll take all that shit.
And he
don't even think about it.
Yeah, that word patient comes from suffering. He don't like to suffer.
Yeah.
That's why he say, when he suffers, he blow his brains out. He kill everybody in the house. Because don't let me suffer. Hell no. So he could have fasted this day, right? Am I lying?
Yeah.
He could have fasted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he could have asked the Lord to preserve me in my hunger situation, my faint situation. He didn't. Here's what he did. Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, because if you go into Hebrew 16, it said he sold his birthright for a morsel of meat.
It's just kind of spiritual for like resources. He wanted all the resources. Here, now. He wanted it now. He didn't want his blessing later.
Yeah. No. Same red pottage, by him faint, therefore was his name called Edom.
That means red.
Red meat, because he ate a red. It says, and Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. That's why he's mad today. He don't get the birthright.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's building AI.
Yep.
Because that's a birthright to him.
He's trying to make a digital birthright because he sold his.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. Digital birthright.
Ooh, this is heavy, boy.
So,
yeah.
It says, and Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do to me? Like he says about everything. Why we got to plant? Why we got to do all this stuff? Let's just, yeah. Yeah. Why do we have to cultivate the land? You know, in Native Americans, they taught him when they came to America. They taught them how to cultivate the land and grow crops and all that. You know how many black farmers there used to be before he came in and he put Monsanto and poisoned all the seeds and all that. He's like, why even do that? Let's just make a clone of the seeds and all that, and seedless grapes and watermelons and all that.
GMO food, contaminated water.
Yep.
This is all we can't be doing it. We ain't got no money. We ain't got no plane.
We ain't got no power.
Who doing it? You know who doing that right now. Everybody complaining about his ass. Mad as hell at his ass.
And this is what Jacob means to planner, Shaiqua. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he said, because he said, what did birthright do to me? Yep. He said, swear to me, and he sold his birthright to Jacob. He sold it. So he can't get it.
Go ahead.
But you guys classify, how do you say it, for lack of a better word, white people and...
You keep saying that word white, though.
For lack of a better word.
He said Europe don't exist.
Classify Caucasians and the Jews.
You're talking about the Jews over there. They're Edomites too. Yeah. They're called Amalek, the first descendants of Esau. They're the Rothschilds.
No, there's nothing special about them. The only thing they play a part in is they are worst enemies. They're the ones that's ruling the world. They're the ones that's banking families and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that's controlling everything. The average Edomite don't control everything, but they are the top of the
food chain.
Yeah, the food chain.
You know.
So you know.
So what do you mean when you said you classify
like do you think they're the same group?
I know what you're saying, because a lot of people think they're special people. The Jews, the so-called Jews, are special. They think they're a different classification of which they are, because they're the head. Yeah, they're the same people. They're Edomites. They're Edomites.
And in the Bible, they're known as Amalek, but that's the first descendants.
They're the same people. The only difference is they're a different classification of Edomites. They're the head tribe of Edomites.
Because it said that his heritage was spoiled, and then it said he and his brethren. He had different brothers, different types of brothers. You got 4 family of 4. Not every brother looked the same. They look different. And the Lord set it up as prophecy, like we said through that wound. He sold his birthright, right? And after that, he said he was going to slay his brother, just like Cain did. Because Cain, his son, he made a son. His name was Tubal Cain, and his name means traveling weapon. And Esau was blessed with the sword and the fatness of the earth. So how does he conquer in the earth? With the sword. Some people try to say Esau ain't here no more. But then why is there so many swords in the earth? Who's distributing? Who putting? How can a 16-year-old in Chicago have an AR-16 fully divided scope? Who drops that off in the street, man? That's who we talking about. The ones not talking about somebody just owed a football field. This dude bring crates in for your food. This is who we're talking about. They're
got military might.
Yeah, man, they real.
The Dutch, like you said, the Dutch, the French, the Germans, all them, they all Edomites. Even the so-called Jews, they're Edomites. They're the same family.
Because they rule the earth together.
Like Swan said, like the elder said, those so-called Jews over there, they're first in the scripture. It said what? The Amalek shall be the first of the nation.
Mm-hmm.
So
he got all the blessing. He got all the money.
So that goes to the Amalekites.
Yep. That's how you know who they are, because they own the media, they own everything. America does everything they say, because this is the prophecy that they would do this. We are identifying who they are in the Bible and telling you what's about to happen. Like something's about to happen to America, but first something else is going to happen. And y'all seem to read the Bible, right? So can I? Yeah, where you want to go?
I was going to ask you, what made you ask that? I mean, what made you ask the question concerning you?
Okay.
Just like they don't classify themselves as Caucasian.
Oh no. Between who? Caucasians and them?
Yeah.
Like in what way?
Well, I mean, for example, in Russia, they have all the Germans have the Holocaust.
Okay, so
but you don't see that.
Okay, so if they don't classify themselves as Caucasians, what do they classify themselves as?
That's what they classify.
Yeah. So they classify themselves as Jews, right? And you just said they're not Jews. Mm-hmm. So who are they? That's what the number one question basically a lot of times is that nobody wants to talk about. Who is Edom? Who is the so-called white man? Who are the so-called Jews that call themselves the Jews or not? Because prior to 1948, who were they? Where were they?
Because Jew goes back to Jacob.
Yeah.
Or Jake. Like, you know how they say we jack shit, right? They be like, I jack something, right? It goes back to Jacob because he supplanted Esau. Jacob means supplanter.
Yeah, Jew is a short word for Judah. That's one tribe.
Yep.
So he's not saying that he's the other 11 tribes. He's saying it's only one tribe.
Yep. Because Jacob had 12 sons, and one of them was Judah, and that was the one that the Messiah came out of. That's why that seed line is so important, that bloodline. It's like
yeah, so if you're saying that they classify themselves different from a Caucasian, well, Caucasian means from the Caucasus Mountains. They're not in the Caucasus Mountains, so they don't have to label themselves that, but we know who they are. We know where they descend from. You have descendants, right? From your ascendants. So they came from the line of Esau, and we can prove it. We proved it in the scriptures. He's red.
Definitely a lot to think about.
Yeah. What nationality are you? That's what we just got through talking about.
If you're asking like ethnicity,
Yeah.
it's like
Who your parents? Your parents.
Everybody kind of like
It's not. That's the lie we telling you about.
I said a good tree can't produce good fruit, and a bad tree can't produce good fruit. So, like, if you're an Israelite, you can't make another nation. That's who you are. If you're an Edomite, you can go sleep with anybody you want, but you're not going to have two different seed lines. Like, you're one tree. You get an apple tree and put it in China, it's still going to be an apple tree.
Yeah,
we're still dissecting
That's what I just told y'all. If y'all go to China, you're still who you are in China.
You know, that's why we're saying that.
America is not no mixed people, man. They call it a gumbo and we all mixed up. That's not true.
No.
So that's another reason they hate us, because we're dividing people through the truth of us being a people and us being a nationality, us being a heritage. So they don't like that, because they say, why don't y'all just join America? Let's all be one. It doesn't say that, man.
No, it talked about even in Jeremiah that he made a covenant with the house of Judah and Israel. And he said, I will make a new covenant. So the new covenant they talking about in the church is literally only for Israel. And that's biblical. It says the promises and everything.
But you know what?
I'm telling you.
The thing is, too, it only matters when we say we Jews. All the time when they were saying they Jews, nobody had a question.
Nobody said nothing.
As soon as the black man say he's true Jews, they go, oh, well, what about this and that and nationality? And do you think who's who? That's how we know it's racist. Because you don't racist.
Yeah, we definitely were identified as trash. We weren't even considered 3/5 of a man until like the 1980s, man.
Nobody cares about that. They don't care about slavery. 3/5 of a man. They just want to know if we think that they can make it and shit. You know?
They can't.
And the Most High, we going with the Most High. He said, the Son of God came to bring division. You know? It said there's no true difference between a Jew and Greek, because the Greeks was Israelites in a Greek state of mind. You know? So they could be born in Greece outside of Jerusalem and still be an Israelite, because they got scattered.
Because Greek is not an ethnicity, that's a language.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it got Greek on here.
Yeah.
As one of the nations.
Yeah.
But it's really Edomites, man. It's either Edom or Jacob. There's no in between. All these nations are in between, but when it comes to so-called white men, it's Edom or Jacob. Yeah. You got to be, hopefully people be like, hopefully I'm Jacob, because they the ones that get the blessing.
Yeah, because everybody else is just side actors in the movie. You know what I mean? They're not even really the main plot of the story. This is good versus evil. Everything else is just these other 16 nations. They're not really that big. That's just for information for you to know who they are, because they got certain punishments they get for working with Esau against Israel.
And that's why I brought out Genesis 25.
Yeah.
Because, I know y'all keep going back to the white and the Caucasian thing, but I just explained that it's according to the spirit, and they have different mannerisms. So even if we were labeled, we still got to identify them. Okay, who's the one that got the weapons? Who's the one that's ruling with the sword? Who's the one that acts like he's fainting and that's we're running out of time and all that? Esau, the so-called white man.
Because World War III is even in the Bible.
Yeah.
You know, that's real. Like that's real.
So ask him. I would like y'all to ask him some questions. Like, why is it a microwave country and shit? Why don't y'all believe in cultivating and farming no more? You know?
Yep.
Why y'all taking the seeds out of the earth?
Right? Why y'all going digital? Because
why y'all taking the bottom feeders out of the oceans and putting them on the menu?
Yep. That's why the oceans is dirty.
Y'all gotta ask Esau questions too, man.
You know?
Or the people that's ruling this place. We not ruling this place. You know, if y'all suffering, y'all gotta ask him. Like, what's happening with our leaders, man, of this country?
And they ain't gonna tell you.
And they ain't gonna tell you
because the
truth will come out. Like,
yep. Because the Lord, they try to say Satan got his own agenda. No, he worked for the Lord. The Lord said, Isaiah 45:7, I create light, darkness, good, and evil. Amos chapter 3, verse 6, if there's evil in the city, have the Lord not done it? So that street light, that's all the Lord right there. Your car, your roof coming off, that's the Lord, man. He controls that. And that's what we're here to show, who the Lord is. And he actually have prophets on the earth, real prophets, and they bring in judgment. That's what's happening. But some people gonna get saved. From what? Destruction. That's what we're telling you, how to get saved. They don't tell you what you're getting saved from.
We got wicked people among our people.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna make it of our people.
The majority of them ain't. More than less.
Ain't no racial thing.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as how they put it.
Yep.
Go ahead, Doc.
So we want to ask y'all one thing for y'all go. Have you heard of the mark of the beast? So what do y'all think it is? We're gonna tell you what it is. What do you think it is? We'll just go to it. Let's Quan explain it. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, and he calls of all, both small and great. And we know that he is who? It's got to be Esau, because he's got all the money. He's going digital, right? 2028, he's taking he ain't printing no more cash. Who's doing that? We know who's doing that. All, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right?
So what age are we living in where that could be what it is?
What do you
the beast?
Yep.
Y'all know who the beast is? Who is the beast? Huh?
No, because devil just means deceiver. Beast is talking about a system, because it said that they were going to make everybody receive something to buy or sell, right? So it has to do with who's ruling the kingdom. It's going to be mandatory, and you're going to have to do this. So it couldn't be just the devil. It's some people on the earth that's ruling the earth, and they're about to implement this, man. And if you don't do it,
I don't know if y'all ever heard of NATO and EU.
Right? That's the beast.
NATO and EU.
Yep.
Because that's really the military and the economic. That's all you need to rule. You got the military to put people on the line, and you got the economic system for slavery purpose.
Yep. And then you know how it says the harlot that sit up upon the many waters, that sit upon the nations. That's talking about America. America is that woman. America, Babylon the Great. That's the great whore that sit up upon many waters. These waters is rulerships.
Because everything you do with America is a transaction.
Yep.
She wants something for your goods or whatever.
Because 7 mean completion. Okay, so that's why when we talk about it, talks about the beast has 7 heads and 10 horns. Those 7 heads are the 7 regions Esau ruled through his bloodline. You got the Russians over there. You know what I'm saying? You got the
that's not starting 7 heads.
No, I'm talking about the Russian. Okay, yeah. Well, you got I was just saying, like, you know, the regions is Germanium Minor, Germanium Major. You got the French, you got the Spanish, you got the Greeks, you got the Romans, and you got the British. Okay, and the British helped make America. Okay, this 7 region headed system.
Then you got the British colonies, 13 colonies that came over here and conquered this land. Took over.
So even though I mentioned by accident, I mentioned Russia or whatever, they not in that beast system, but they are Edomites. They still ruling the earth. So in between that system, you got other small Edomites ruling different regions as well that don't agree with the other Edomites. That's why you said they fight against each other.
That's why we mentioned the covering cast and smooth butter, because he told y'all it was a beast under the ground. What? And it doesn't sound right when you make sense of this. It couldn't be no beast under the ground, man. Because that's just the grave. Go ahead.
So when you go in that word mark in the Greek, in the Greek, the word mark means charagma. Okay, so this system is trying to get you to take this mark, right? And that word is kataragma, it means an incision. So right, they getting rid of the dollars, right? They're getting rid of the dollars. So that means that the only thing you're gonna have to purchase with is your credit card or the RFID chip in your phone. That is the mark. Okay?
Yeah,
Because they can.
There's a chip in everything. There's a chip in your car.
So they want to put one in you. That's the mark of the beast, the system.
And who took like the regular produce? Who took that and put it in the stores and put a barcode on that? You're supposed to have a farmer's market everywhere. You could just walk up and buy rice and buy beans and all that. Now they got it in the store. And what you have to have? A credit card for it, man. You know, you got to go according to this bank system.
Yep.
If you don't got your card and your chip, you can't buy anything.
Yep.
And then now they say, well, it's robbery. People steal your car. You lose your car. We're going to put it in you. So now you've seen that. Matrix, it's one of the most popular movies. They chipped them so they could track them. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right, man.
Where you want me to go?
He said he had a list of questions.
Yeah, he we'll see if you did the one insincere question. You gonna do one.
He got enough information where he could go home and study, do some research. But
was going into the curtain.
Yeah, and we was explaining a lot of the curtain. And hey, we get our knowledge, wisdom, understanding from the apostles, elders. So we don't boast ourselves about things we know and shit.
Yeah, we believe this is the truth, man. We
Yep.
built up to teach the truth one way.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we glory in, being able to have an opportunity to tell our people the truth, because that's not been an opportunity that's been always given to us. That's the best gift we can have.
And that's why they got questions, because they know something's going on.
Yeah, everybody knows what's up, man. Hey, man.
Yeah.
They really want to understand. Even if they don't understand, they like, man, I'm going to really consider this. That's what I said to Jake. Consider your ways, man. Are you sure? Are you sure that I'm going to come from you?
There's nothing new under the sun.
Okay.
Got the covering cast, some that relates to the covering cast. It's full of robberies and full of lies and deceit. Woe to a bloody land, a bloody city.
You go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he thought the beast was a creature underground, man.
Yeah, when he said the devil, he pointed down on the ground.
Yeah,
you know?
That's that. What do they call that? They call that pseudoscience.
All this wicked shit, and the devil just under your feet doing shit to you. No, he's walking around on the earth doing shit. They the Edomites. Yeah. It's Nahum chapter 3, verse 1.
I guess he's supposed to be immortal because he's been under the for
a long
millions of years and shit. So if he's immortal, why would he be underground and shit? He'd be out here.
Yeah, and especially how wicked it is here. Now he just hiding the whole time. All this wickedness going. He like, I got them doing that. Now he's in here doing that shit, Jay. That's his fucking job. Lord says, go over there and cause some pandemonium over there. He sounds like, sure. That's what I love doing. Because that's what the Lord has his banner is. Destruction and misery are in his fucking ways, Jay. This motherfucker ain't gonna change.
Yeah. And that puts a weight off the shoulders of the least. Like, they think he's a beast underground. So they won't be at our necks and shit.
He's gonna pay taxes to Timbuktu.
Yeah. How you go? Yeah. Your soul, and then it says the spirit of the man when he died go upward. How are you gonna go down with it and see Satan and shit, man? Go ahead.
It's Nahum chapter 3, verse 1.
They gonna say, spirit of the beast go down upward. All them dogs are down there. Devil whooping their ass and shit. Like, damn, spirit of the beast is down here. It's getting crowded up in this. Go ahead.
It's Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city.
That's America, the bloody city, man. This whole America is a city. Go ahead. Like the apostles say, go ahead.
It is all full of lies and robbery.
Full of lies. The lie was the devil was underground. He's a skelly creature waiting for people to burn people on the ground with skelly skin and all that. With two horns and shit.
The robber ain't sitting under the sewer waiting for you to walk by. He's standing out here with the gun.
Yeah. But you got all these elite figures with devil masks and horns, but they ain't them though.
They just walking around, and as soon as they see us, what the fuck are they doing? Like, what's about that guy? What is he doing? He doing some shit, boy.
Well, the man with the horns, he's cool. Let him in. Soon as you have a little bees on, they be, hey, stop it. Hey.
Gotta be doing something wrong. Something's the matter.
He's a murderer. Get him.
We're gonna launch a full investigation. Like,
dude, I just teach the Bible. I'm just a messenger, dude. I'm the mailman, dude.
I gotta work at 3, bro.
Yeah.
Just chill. Fuck. I'm not going nowhere. I promise. We're stuck here.
Acting like, where is he? He's got aliens' names. I'm at Burger King, dude, flipping fucking fries and shit, man. The hell? Y'all know my schedule. Go ahead.
It is full of lies and robbery. The prey, the part of not.
Yeah, we are to pray. Part of not.
Going nowhere,
yeah.
Jake. Stuck.
Yep.
Like, damn, I guess I just gotta get that shit fixed, man. Fuck. Like, where I'm going to do? Yeah, I just gotta go do that. Where they be like, yeah, that's what you get, motherfucker. You just gotta go. All right, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And even if they did, even if they weren't listening to us day and night, they'd be sleeping like a motherfucker. When are they gonna just do something that we don't just something criminal, man?
We want to see Jake do it.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want you to be, because
all we're gonna talk about is the Holy Spirit and the Most High, Yahweh, Yahushai, and judgment.
Because being evil is not, you know, in our custom. This is evil. Well, when we come in, we those men, we come in, it's gonna be righteous judgment.
Yeah.
We're gonna be getting ping ponged out here. Yeah. There ain't gonna be no damn. Somebody's gonna be getting their head bounced off the damn wall and shit.
Like we said, David after the Most High's heart. He didn't stop David from slaying the Philistines.
So did.
Go ahead.
Verse 2, the noise of a whip.
That's it, you know. That's
okay. You good with that?
It's full of lies and robbery, man. Might as well get that one again. John 10 and 10.
Go ahead.
Thief coming not. Because the behind the curtains, he's a thief and a robber and a murderer. But he dressed like a Christian, though, right? He got the suit and tie. Go ahead.
John chapter 10, verse 10 said, the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
What do they set up? Christianity. So the food of masses, man. Go ahead.
I am come that they might have life.
Yeah, the children of Israel, the elect, have life.
And that they might have it more abundantly.
They have it more abundantly. You know, this ain't life, man. You know, and we're the ones that get there early and see them setting up for the stage performance. We see the man behind the curtains like sweeping it. I mean, you know, setting up the stage. We those people. We out here early, man. We're gonna say my prophets rise up early in the morning. And then we see some things that they do behind the curtains. But by the time they perform, just like any actor, they put on a good show. Then they take it off and they be like, you know, like we said, when they meet these celebrities, they find out they really assholes. They like, I thought they just doing that for the camera because they got to be cool for their fans because they got to keep on making money.
Yeah, we ain't doing
so, yeah. America does this for y'all's money, man.
We ain't even asking for that. We got our own shit going.
But as soon as that money fade and that they ain't good no more, they gonna get real crazy and raw with loco with it, man. You know, like we said, what do you call it? The value of this place. Like you don't even have to perform when you're a rapper. You just AI and record it, and you even act in movies. They just like put me in and shit, and you just sit at home and shit. They might use your face and voice, but you don't have to do shit. That's what America's becoming, man. And America really is, man. Caucasus Mountains, they didn't have nothing but mountains of rocks around. They didn't have to do shit. Most High said Adam in the east of the garden, what? To cultivate the land. He said to till the ground. So you could take care of your property. Go ahead. Esau said, am I my brother's keeper, right? That's who Esau is, man. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, I have come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, that's the perks we're going to receive the kingdom. You
There
know,
we go.
everything, all the perks we're going to receive the kingdom, man.
How you doing, man?
I gotta take pictures too. I gotta send a picture to my niece.
Oh, okay.
I need to let Mormon down the alley.
Oh,
All right, man. Yeah. Yeah, he was already in conversation like an anchor. And I did it. That's the spirit, man.
yeah, he was talking about throwing in the camp, man.
Yeah.
They know this GMS Oklahoma, man. It's the camp. You ain't getting in this camp with no half-ass shit, man. We work for the Lord over here every day, man.
Is that it on that? Okay. What's another one? Calls the lands after their names.
Okay. This is you wanna get down to go ahead, bro. That's they know that. They see that now. And then even at the end of that, they still kind of like, you know, that like I said, that Jake is gotta be born again. It's gotta click. You gotta tell Jake a couple times sometimes. But he was interested. He's like, man,
We went back to the white. Those bywares. It's a demon that fucks with them, man.
Yep.
You know,
gotta. That's what we hear.
it keeps on. That white and black keeps on getting in their mind.
Breaking that change, man. This is spells on people, man.
Yep, spells. That's why we opening the curtain, man, and letting them see, like, look who's behind this mouth.
Back there with the draw that. Know your ass is grass, right? Yeah,
Psalms 49 and 11.
Yeah.
It said the inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Yeah, the house of Esau. You know, what did it say? No remaining from the house of Esau, man. But they want it to continue forever.
And you know,
Slavery. Go ahead.
And you know, that was, they said the houses, so it's plural.
Yeah.
Going back to the ancient Roman Empire too, they call that what immortal Rome.
They don't even tell you that Jake was the first street lights. They was hanging Jake and lighting them down the rows of Rome and shit, man. This these people that's back, man. This is the fucking devil.
The rebirth of Rome. Go ahead.
It says the inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
And the house, where did the house come from? The Father, which is generate, right? They getting rid of our seed and trying to put their seed in place of it, the regeneration of their fathers. Go ahead. What did it say in the scriptures? You should know them by the house of their father. They should be known by the house of their fathers, the pedigrees of their fathers. That's what house means. Go ahead.
It said, and their dwelling places to all generations.
To all generations. Go ahead.
They call their lands after their own name.
Yeah. So before America was established to be America, it was the like the Apocrypha say, a land. What did it say? How does it say? A land where no man dwelt. You know. So but it was people here though. But they just bypassed that and said, "Nah, this is going to be named after Amerigo Vespucci." So now everybody calls himself America, but they don't even know Amerigo Vespucci. They don't even know who that is. You know, so they call their lands after their names. All that the California names, you know, were named after a lot of Spaniards and all that, who was part of the Spanish Inquisition. So just because you speak Spanish, that don't mean you're a Spaniard. You can be an Israelite that speaks Spanish, so forth and so on. So, you know, that's part of that covering cast. We just call them Mexicans, wetbacks, Hispanics, mixed, whatever. There really is so-called Mexicans, which are Issacharites from the tribe of, Issachar. Go ahead. That was it. Nevertheless.
Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. So, you know, going back to what's that, Job 20, Lord, not this road. It says, man, I've been that the wicked, that the triumph of the wicked is short, You know, so it ain't gonna last forever. You know, that honor, that rulership, that glory that they have right now is numbered. You know, Isaiah 13 chapter, the last verse. That days are numbered. You know, and we seeing that. We know that because of the prophecy that happened.
That's what we telling you as prophets, man, before it even happened. Like, how y'all know it's gonna happen? With the Holy Spirit, man. Go ahead. So, what did it say too? That he can't pass his bounds, man. He got an appointed time where he can't pass his bounds. So even with this 250th year of his, celebrating of so-called independence, whatever, it's set for an appointed time to be cast down. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 14, verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
Yep.
Not one.
Not one.
Verse 5, seeing his days are determined.
Yep.
The number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yep. And it kind of uses that example of the waters not coming over the sand of the seas. Like who does that? Most High set that up like that. How many percentages is water on the earth? Like 85 or something?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. We're not even engulfed by water. We should be. But the Most High has got everything in order without that happening. Oh, and it says another example. Can a mother go past her 9 months, 10 months of her having her child?
It says 71%.
Yeah, but having her child, like that, she gotta have that baby. But 71%.
Because he been drying up the Euphrates River.
Yeah, so it probably was more.
So it was probably 85, and now it's like 70,
more,
71.
Yeah. So, as we see things approaching and things, what do you call it? Watered down and falling apart. We the only ones to see that. Everybody else is like, yeah, I'm married, not too bad. I mean, I got a job and all that. I work at this software company. Like, is that it?
Oh, man.
Then you be like, do you ever have fun? We take vacations, but got to come back to work and all that. Yeah, you're a slave, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's slaved out in this mud.
Act like everything.
Yeah, but we see the invisible war. We see his days approaching, appointed time. Nobody sees that. We don't know the exact date, but we see the days approaching. We see his countdown. We see the sand coming in the hourglass, falling in the hourglass. Man. Go ahead.
It's verse 6. Turn from him that he may rest.
He may rest.
Till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day.
Even starting with the apostles on down, or the bishops, stuff they were talking about 30 years ago, it came to pass, right? They was talking about the Third World War. They was talking about people hating each other and invading each other's property. The love of many waxing cold. They talked about this digital technology is going to be the forefront of America. It is. They don't talk about hardly anything without squeezing the digital stuff information in.
Shit, they talking about PlayStation ain't even making no more game cases.
Yeah.
They got memes even about that. Everybody's still joking around, man.
Yeah.
They finna go digital. The MOTV is right in plain sight. People that's not even believing in you. How was I making videos on it? They just ain't talking because they scared.
Oh, yeah.
All that shit going down right now.
It talks about a man building a building, and if that man's building don't come to pass, then he shall be mocked. But what about the tribe sign coming to pass? Vocab be like, where it came to pass? Because them things were like from every tribe of these tribes on the sign waking up, man.
Ain't nobody that came over here so far has not said they don't think that's MOTP since they came over. Ain't nobody. Everybody know that's what it is now. They ain't gonna do that.
It makes sense.
Yeah, they don't want it to be though.
It's too late.
Like they don't want. It say what it say? Prophesy deceit.
It's too late, man.
Prophesy that ain't the MOTB. Prophesy that I'm not from this nation and y'all don't know about the nations. Prophesy just dumb stuff, man. Just talk about anything but the truth, anything but what the prophecies really is. And you know, if you deny prophecy, that means you deny the spirit. You deny the Lord Himself. You deny Yahweh Shai. Why Yahweh Shai? Because Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. You know. So that's what you do when you hiding stuff or when you having stuff in secret. When you're doing something wrong, you put curtains up, man. Nobody will see. You try to block out the sun because you're trying to get some rest. They trying to rest in this place in America. They don't want us. We're the light. They don't want the light to shine through the window and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
Yep, his secret places. All the secret stuff that he was trying to hide, that he's doing. Even the plot against us, man. You know? Go ahead.
And he shall not be able to hide himself.
He shall not be able to hide himself. So it's just like we said, the roof off the houses. Like, damn, now it's able to rain on you and shit, snow on you and shit. Guy gets struck by lightning and shit. A beast can come into your crib and shit. All they do is climb up over that motherfucker. So once your shit is open, everybody's got access to it. And that's that. You know, sometimes we give a code word Pandora box, but Unicorn Most High open up a lot of windows, man. You know. Go ahead.
It's gonna be shit stepping through them windows. Yeah, brothers talking about they seeing portals outside their house.
Yeah,
it's gonna be shit stepping through that shit here, man. It's gonna be a fucking problem if you don't got your house shot, man.
Yeah, what is
it's gonna be
that movie called The Ring? They catch that girl came out the
TV and shit,
TV.
Man.
You know,
you have no idea what Esau been doing literally underground. It's gonna be that shit, and then the Lord gonna spawn some shit on top of that shit to come through this bitch.
Oh, the hidden, the hidden hardcore slavery Jacob's finding out on the internet. The Skiki experiment and shit.
Yep.
That type of shit is being exposed, man. Go ahead.
His seed is spoiled.
Oh, him being Esau he's been exposed as Esau. Because he could be a white man, he could be a devil or a pink boy. He don't want to be Esau though.
Yep.
That's a character.
You can call him
a devil.
Call him crackers and shit. And all this and that. You say that. As soon as we say Esau, nah, we ain't no Esau. Nah. That's Japheth.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers start tearing up.
Oh, anybody else?
Yeah, man.
That's Moab.
Tearing up. Shit.
You know how that one child tell on everybody? He did it.
He be doing the same shit. He be doing AI. He Esau.
Yeah. Hey, it says
he named a bunch of weapons and try to say it was him.
He's accused of our brethren, man. He did it. He's Jacob. He's the planet. He said, y'all the form of all things, huh? Well, y'all created this evil. Go ahead, man.
The seed is spoiled.
The seed is spoiled. And go ahead.
And his brethren.
And his brethren, go ahead.
And his neighbors.
And his neighbors, go ahead.
And he is not.
He's not spoiled, man. Because he's living on the hills and all that.
Everybody else been conquered.
Yep. It says, what it says? His house is safe from harm and all that.
Yep, house is safe from danger. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You can see it in Beverly Hills.
Yep.
Then as soon as you get a couple bad Jakes in there, like, oh, it's Jake's fault. This is
yeah. They're taking over the land. They got called a song called Beverly Hills. That's why I want to live, Beverly.
Yeah.
They want to live in Beverly Hills, man.
Yep.
You know, that's Beverly Hills 90210.
Yep.
The greatest children in the world, all Christians and all that, but they have more drama on that show than Boys in the Hood and shit.
Christians, straight asshole.
Yeah. Go ahead. So where the curtains, part of that behind the curtains is this web, man. You know, digging deep into the web and shit. Us knowing about them controlling the weather and all that. The HARP system. These nations are even, blaming them for that. Every time it's an earthquake in Japan, They saying they look at it might be U.S. calls this so-called white man. Every time it's a bomb going off or something happening in the land of these eastern regional places, they looking at so-called white man like he probably did that.
Yeah.
You know, U.S. That's why they mad at U.S. The nations are mad with them because everything that happens, U.S. is behind this shit. Go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret.
Nothing is secret.
Yahweh Shah speaking.
Yeah. And what did he say? He even said out of his own mouth, everything that's hidden should come to light. Go ahead.
Verse 17, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest.
That should not be made manifest. And what did it say? There's the beginning of the thing and there's the end of the thing, and the end is manifest, man. This is the end. The end is manifest because you see this stuff happening, man. Like you saw, like you said, they didn't rip his garment off and he you know, butt naked running that way. You be like, you just be looking like, damn, Esau toe up, man. He's finished. You know, he's bare. He's without covering, man.
You know, that's where they got that from, like a new beach, run to the beach news and all that.
Yeah.
That's east, man.
Yeah,
Run from a world sea line. We ain't running out no ocean butt ass naked in front of everybody.
That's what he want to do all across the land. He just want to be open and free like that.
Everyone's going wild. This bitch just run around butt ass naked. It ain't nothing like that in Israel, man.
Nah.
Our women dressed up, looking nice, good, taken care of. Ain't nobody, you know, committing adultery. That's what our shit look like, man. It didn't look like this.
But you know, the Most High was mad at us because what did he say? Israel eating swine behind trees and shit. Like Most High don't see your ass and shit. You know,
Look behind the tree he made in a direction that he ain't even in. He all the way the other directions. You done look the other way, think you get the way and shit. It ain't happening, man.
why they be filming like that? Like we don't see it.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, go ahead.
But I don't take that.
Yeah, they act like they are.
So I said, who shall see it?
We're gonna be that pole, and that's gonna be prophesying.
The electricity gonna go out.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna have nothing either, but at least we knew.
You know how many pictures they got of all the brothers at home and posting on their wall, like pacing back and forth, like you guys, we're in their houses now, man. Some Edomite young teenagers, them Israelites rock, man. Got they, you know, they serve the devil and everything. Yeah, man. Go ahead. I'm just kidding.
Everybody like the story of the underdog, man. Everyone who's gonna wonder whose name not written in the book. Man. They hope that they damn Jake.
Yeah.
Got some of them like, well, I can dribble a little bit. Like, you might be a Jake. We don't know. We're gonna find out.
You know when Esau is now, he's that kid that look what I can do, and he kind of does some stupid ass shit. That's who he is now, man.
Stumbling all over the place. You pick him up, man.
You the parent, like, look at this. Or he'll give you give you a picture that he drew. It's all scribbled and shit. You like, yeah.
You over there like, pick him up, Mo. Come on, help him out, man.
Yeah.
Why y'all letting him fall out like that, man? I'm sleeping.
Is this the man? Is this the man? And they should nearly look up on him. Is this the man? He's the one that painted the sky blue and all that. Go ahead.
Neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Yep. That should not come abroad. So all his dirty laundry is putting out on the street corner. You know, and we're reporting, and they building a case against us, but. You know, like we said, we made a little humorous thing about it. Like they coming back to their headquarters, like, so what else you got on Israelites? Well, you know, got fringes and a Bible. Get out there, get something else and shit.
And that's what they don't get, man. When they talk about the Lord have mercy on us, the mercy was us going through thousands of years of slavery just to get to the very end, where only barely like a remnant of us is gonna make it out. That's what it's like to get your ass whooped by Yahweh Shai. Don't nobody understand what that means. Other than the people on this chart, man.
That's why we
don't understand that.
Telling them about Esau. He don't like suffering, man.
Yeah,
he don't like doing things that, like going through the mud.
He didn't want to suffer with Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
That's why he ain't coming, man.
Yeah.
He ain't coming with Yahweh Shai. He ain't coming with us.
Yeah. That's why the Most High say, "My people, mine is long suffering." So those ones that fall out, they what did it say? Woe to him that lose patience. You know, destruction to them that lose patience. So that's how you get really rid of people. You endure hardness, and then all the people that can't endure, they'll fade away.
Fade away, man.
You know? Go ahead.
This Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, the book of Sirach, verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience.
Woe to you that lost patience, lost suffering. And you get bothered like Esau, man. I'm faint, man. Let me get that digital birthright.
He couldn't even last one damn day. We went through thousands of years not having shit. He can't be no damn Israelite. This motherfucker be crying as soon as this damn internet connection go off and this video game shut off. This nigga throw a temper tantrum, punch the Xbox, run down the hall, slap his kids in the face.
You know
it's your fault. Like Esau, man.
You know what Wicked Jake gonna do? He gonna get that. He want that digital birthright too. He already got his people already got the birthright. He want the digital birthright too.
He got some Jakes even doing worse than he.
Yeah.
Like we were saying yesterday.
Yeah.
Some Jakes doing way more than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Destroying their own household, man.
Well, they working for AI. Shit. They working for Esau. We got any comment scriptures on the board?
And then the end of that just says, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you?
Yeah. He's already visiting people.
Brother from Tulsa.
Okay, Shalom. Y'all about somebody, all the brothers, few sisters, Shalom. Y'all about some side about some Kakadats.
Give message for Orlando too. Yep. Yep, give message for Orlando. Shalom.
Akion.
Man. That Amos 3:6. That Amos 3:6. I quoted it earlier. Want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, read it, y'all. Do that Amos 3:6. Go ahead.
This Brother Bayan. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Yeah, because the trumpet is loud. Like it says, cry aloud, spare not. You know, they supposed to look out the window like, what the hell is that? If ain't no music playing, all of a sudden you hear a trumpet. We that trumpet. We that those prophecies that should shake you up and like, damn, some missiles are coming over this. I'm concerned like a motherfucker. Shit. Like, hold on, man. Now let me get this right.
Make sure I'm, yeah. Right there. Like I said, just last night, we had for about 30, 45 minutes, 90-mile winds just swirling the whole city.
What, 80 miles per hour?
80, 90 miles an hour, man.
Blowing out everything.
Yeah, blowing shit up, ripping shit off.
I don't know if y'all can see it.
Yeah. Let's see if we can pull it up. Let's see if we y'all see that street light? Yeah, y'all see it? Look at it leaning. Motherfucker Paul Wallen right now, sitting sideways. Boy, done swayed this motherfucker up. Everybody think this shit a joke, man.
So that's why the Most High said the mighty men gonna become like women, man.
You out here terrified.
And shit and everything. Go ahead.
Amos 3:6 again. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
And then here's the part where if you read this in church, boy, you'll lose some church members. That's why they don't read the Bible. Go ahead.
Hey, that trumpet, what is that? Ezekiel 33. We sound that trumpet now. Right on the highways and byways.
We the trumpet.
We
in a band. We're a band of angels. Yeah. We in the Most High's band. He said, blow them trumpets, man.
Blow that warning. It's a warning, man.
It's like, when back in the ancient days, when they blew that trumpet, it was for war.
That's what I was just going to say. So if the horn is not blown or something, it don't have a particular sound. It don't sound like a trumpet. You got a flute up in there trying to put everybody to sleep. Then you're going to be like, you out the band, man.
Yeah, and that's why when it talks about the 7 candlesticks, it's talking about them prophets, man. The candlesticks. It said whatever. It's also the horns, the 7 trumpets.
7 churches.
The 7 churches. And then the 7 trumpets, that judgment, it starts with the prophets. That 7 trumpets of judgment, man. That starts with the prophets speaking that.
Yeah, we in between the 6 and 7 trumpets right now.
Yeah. Because the 6th one was the Euphrates River would dry up and the kings of East would get prepared to blow this bitch up. We right there, Jake. Ain't no more time to be talking about you on half-ass your whole shot, man. That time is over.
Screenshot is like this. All the Most High has to do is say, let it go.
That's what we had.
David and Goliath. Go ahead.
This shit's almost up.
It says, shall there be evil in a city,
Uh-oh. Evil. Going
and
back
the
to that.
Lord had not done it?
And the
Right.
Lord has not done it, man.
Knocked over power line, torn down houses. You see what he did in Venezuela? You ain't scared of the Lord? There's thousands of people just under rocks right now, slowly dying,
And it was
starving out. Just
back
no
to
rock
back
on them.
earthquakes.
Like that's the kind of shit,
Back to back, man.
man. That's the kind of shit the Lord's doing. In the world.
Mexico. One of them reached 7 point. I don't know if it's Mexico or Venezuela, but one of them reached 7 point.
So the Lord made Esau to, even if it was a hard machine, he put the spirit in Esau to shake that bitch up over there. That's all still coming from Yahweh Shai. These devils ain't getting no credit. Everything here is authorized by Yahweh Shai.
And what did he say? Most High, he gave him up to the delusions, right?
Yep.
The ghost in the machine, that's a damn delusion, man. You can't put a ghost, only the Most High could do that if
You
he
finna
wants
go
to.
in on that too.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
But these are programmed components of information that Esau is imitating of the Holy Spirit, but it's not the Holy Spirit, man. That's why it says Most High gave us wisdom to discern those things, man. Look behind the curtains and realize that, damn, this world is wicked. This world ain't what it is, man. We got to get out of here. You know, if somebody's having fun in this place and they talking about their children growing up to graduate and all that, after 15 years, 16 years, they definitely in the wrong state of mind, man. We just read that scripture, the triumph of the wicked is short. You know, the 250th year where every kingdom pretty much falls. And everything is happening simultaneously. World War III, the brink of World War with nuclear weapons. You know, all the deaths. It ain't only one death; it's mass deaths. Ain't on one earthquake; it's many earthquakes in diverse places. It's not only one section of prophet or one prophet or two. It's all kind of prophets all over across the world. Something's happening. Planes falling from the sky, man. People are afraid to go outside. People don't even talk to each other no more. They be like, shit, what happened to your sister or your brother? I don't talk to that bitch. I don't talk to that nigga no more. Like, damn. Fathers killing sons and sons killing fathers. Daughters killing mothers and mothers killing daughters. I'm talking about Israelites. So you know definitely things are changing and the world is changing, man. Or it's the end of the world, basically, like you said, the end of an age. Brothers are doing videos about it. End of this fucking wicked ass age, man. People, the world is tired. Like we said, Esau's tired of him damn self. Like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I don't want to be Esau no more. You're going to have to serve that 1,000 years of slavery. You're going to have to be Esau no more like that.
Don't worry about it.
You know?
It's already been written. It's over with, man.
You don't want to be Esau no more. Esau said no more remain in the house of Esau.
That's it.
So you're gonna get mercy on that part. So-called, you know.
You don't have to be under us getting tortured anymore. You're gonna get rid of your ass.
Yep.
Because that's what's coming when you get to that kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
No fun for none of you. None.
You know, hey, Dog Pound said it. They said ain't no fun. That's the homie house, son. Most High gonna his brethren. He gonna let them get at Esau and shit. Get a little something, you know, for the payback.
Yep. Because they think that they just do whatever they want, man. They're gonna find out it ain't nothing like it.
Anybody got anything else?
About 2 hours.
Yeah. Anyway, you know, that's it. See, you know, you got little things that pass by, and you be like, you know, they just running free and rap. We gonna when we kings and priests and gods, y'all gonna be ordered all in this. There's one house with each brother. How many women we want? Y'all ain't gonna be running free all out there with your ass out. That's gonna be a thing of the past.
It's gonna be fucking over you.
Yeah. So this is your goodie time. This is your last good shoot time.
Get ready.
You know, have fun. Have fun as much.
Trees out of this bitch, cars, humans, ripping out motherfucking establishments.
And them devils had the nerve after the storm and shit. They had the nerve to pop firecrackers still.
Still gonna pop fires. Yeah, they started doing it today. Yeah. It ain't even the 4th no more. What the fuck's going on over here?
That's all right.
Man.
That's all right. Judgment is never late. What did it say? Most High say he loved judgment. Let it run down as the waters of some like Lebanon or something like that.
You about to see real firecrackers real soon. This place gonna have the best fireworks show on the planet.
See how they trusted that pole? They just walked through. They didn't duck or nothing. Most High could have made
Go around. He could have made a snap and then hit there.
They just trust Esau's shit, you know. All the setups and shit. Yes, by a wire. Esau made that shit. So
it should hold.
So
This motherfucker leaning, man. Ain't even nobody came out here to fix it.
yeah.
Been out here for 2 hours. Where is the emergency response team? The only one that's out here is Jake, man. While street lights falling.
Yep.
Trees in the middle of the ground.
Everybody act like nothing happened.
Just drive around like
They should have stopped and been like, y'all, man, that storm was terrible. Y'all that shaking their ass and shit. But all right, man, shit. Hey, to what again? For all y'all brothers on Comic Boy, you put a few sisters, man, you know. Hey, I love this, man. I love the truth, man. I love the brothers, watching the brothers, man, and also elder bishops, man. Gets you pumped up. Sometimes you be down and all that, and then you watch brothers' video and you be like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
gotta keep moving.
It's happy time. It's exciting times, brothers. But yeah.
Just like the brother, the elder of Mississippi said, pushing to get up out of here, man. That's all we doing, man. That's it. You know,
Pushing
pushing to get up out of here.
lead this motherfucker.
I'm trying to go home, man.
We ain't gonna be waving to nobody. We gonna be just shit, looking up, man.
Yeah, man.
The hell with y'all. Under people under our feet, the hell with y'all.
Yeah, man.
But anyway. That's it, man. So we're gonna give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadosh.
Rocket Yahweh, Rocket Yahweh, Rocket Yahweh, Rocket Yahweh. Double honors to the apostle, elder bishops. Rule well. Shalom to the brothers that teach the word for the hopeful elect, soon to be elect, most high will. To the hopeful extended elect, the multitude, man. The ones that's really contrite in spirit, turn it back to the most high, man, women, children that want this place upright. They can wave their flags of the American and celebrate and all that, but we know they building on wicked purposes, man. Wicked foundation, man. Most High had to reestablish this with righteousness, tear all this shit down and rebuild it. Not America, but everywhere else, man.
The whole earth. This place is never going to be inhabited again for how much wickedness they've done in here. You'll never set foot on here again.
Yep.
It'll be an example for eternity.
That song, what they call it? Bye, Miss American Pie. But anyway, that's it, man. Shalom. Blessings.
Shalom. I ain't heard that one in a little bit. That's a good one.
Yeah, well, bye.
That song. Like
Yeah.